I won't hurt you.
Oh, that looks good. Critics calling How to Train Your Dragon the cinematic ride of the summer. It hits theaters this Friday. And this morning, Shella with the San Diego Herpetological Society is here to showcase one of their own bearded dragons. The society also celebrating this new live action film. Anything cool about dragons we're excited about, right? Especially this film.
A ton of cool stuff about dragons.
Right.
Bearded dragons here are a species from Australia, so you can't find them in San Diego.
Gotcha.
But where they resemble dragons are going to be that beard that they're named after.
See that?
Tons of spines.
Sure.
That's how they make themselves try to look as big and tough as a real-life dragon.
I see.
So they will puff themselves up.
Okay, I see them kind of giving me the side eye right now. Who do we have here?
This is Razor. Razor is one of our wildlife ambassadors for the San Diego Herpetological Society.
Razor seems like just okay, hanging out on the rock here.
Camouflage is the #1 game.
Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say, do they move around a lot, or do they just pretty much chill?
They can be very active if they need to.
Okay.
They can come from climates that get over 100 degrees, so the more heat a reptile has, the more active they'll be.
Oh, interesting. Okay, now people have these bearded dragons as pets. What is one of the good reasons to have a bearded dragon as a pet?
They can be incredible pets. They can be very affectionate and really interesting to take care of.
Yeah.
The most important thing to think about is just appropriate care. And that's one of our main goals with the Herpetological Society, is to really stress the importance of an appropriate sized habitat, appropriate heat, UV, and then a variable diet, since they are omnivores.
Have you seen the How to Train Your Dragon past shows and the books and all that stuff as a dragon fan yourself?
Yes.
Are you excited for this this film to come out?
I'm so excited.
Nice.
I'm excited to see any version of reptiles represented on the big screen.
Awesome. Well, the trailer looks really good. It looks really good. And that's coming out soon, right? When people get excited about the dragons, they can go to see you guys at Balboa Park, right?
Yes.
Tell us about the opportunities people can have to come see these.
So San Diego Herpetological Society meets once a month. We meet down at Balboa Park.
Nice.
And if you're interested in joining any of our meetings or any of our events, you can visit us at sdherpsociety.org, and you can visit us on our social media channels on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Perfect. It is worth pointing out, some people will get these, maybe not understand all the care, and you guys are there to rescue them, right? Can you talk a little bit about that? Yeah,
so aside from education and the appreciation of reptiles, we also make sure that people have all the information they need to appropriately take care of any sort of reptile. A lot of care that it takes.
Yes.
But we have an incredible community of people to support everyone.
The Herpetological Society, what do you guys do, and what other animals do you have?
So we will actually highlight a lot of different research happening in the reptile and amphibian world.
Cool.
We want to really develop an appreciation for reptiles. They're not as common of animals that people seem to warm up to quite a bit.
Right. This guy right here, or this lady right here, Razor, will live for how long typically?
Over 10 years.
10 years?
It's pretty common. Not many people know that. They can be very long living.
Okay, because I was going to say, this is a decision if you are going to get a pet. Make sure that you understand the longevity of it and everything.
Absolutely. And bearded dragons are some of the most common reptiles that we get through the San Diego Herpetological Society that need homes.
Sure. What do people need to keep in mind if they're thinking about, maybe they go to this movie and they're inspired and they want to get one? What do they need to kind of remember about the care for these animals?
Making sure that they know they are a daily care animal, so they will eat quite often throughout the week, having different types of vegetables. They're big fans of bugs as well. But making sure that you have enough space for a nice big tank for them.
That's true. They need to move around a little bit, right?
And lots of different climbing opportunities for them, and good ways for them to exercise and have some cognitive ability to challenge themselves.
Okay, Razor's moving around a little bit. I love the name. What are some of the other names and reptiles you guys have that everyone enjoys?
We have a lot of ball pythons as well.
Really?
So some common ones would be snaky, noodle, quite a few like that.
Yeah, that's fun. That is a lot of fun. Okay, so get out there, watch the movie, and then also go check you guys out and hang out at Balboa Park. Learn a lot about a species maybe not everyone's familiar with, right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
You'll learn
when's
about
the next event?
Next week, actually, next Tuesday, we'll be doing a talk on reptile training and enrichment.
Oh,
so
nice.
perfect, just in time for how to train your dragon.
What are some of the trainings that are available? What are some of the tips that you'll be passing along?
So most important thing will be that any reptile has enough variety in their habitat, but that training can be a way to stimulate them mentally, just because, just like humans, we need the mental stimulation to change things up. And you can actually train your dragons and other reptiles on how to participate in their own care
Awesome.
and how to get that exercise.
Shella, thanks for coming out.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.